You know that moment. Fourth quarter lungs, burning legs turning to stone. You try to sprint back on defense, but your body feels one step behind your mind. You're not lazy. You're not unfit. You're just tired in a way that doesn't make sense. But here's the truth. No one tells you you don't run out of energy. You run out of efficiency. See, the players who never seem to get tired aren't superhuman. They've just mastered how to spend energy smarter. They breathe better, move better, and think better, while everyone else is burning through their tank in the first 5 minutes. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how they do it, how to play 40 minutes like it's the first quarter, how to stay sharp when everyone else fades, and how to make fatigue your weapon, not your excuse. Because basketball isn't just about skill, it's about control of your body, your breath, and your rhythm. And once you learn that, you'll never get tired again. Most players think tiredness comes from running too much. It doesn't. It comes from wasting energy on the wrong things. Watch any beginner game players are sprinting everywhere, flailing their arms, overreacting to every fake. Their bodies are tense, their breathing is chaotic, and their movements have no rhythm. They're spending energy like a broken faucet, leaking power every second. Now look at a pro. They glide. Every step, every turn, every pause feels measured. Even when they explode, it looks effortless, like they've got another gear waiting underneath. That's not talent. That's efficiency. In basketball, fatigue isn't physical first, it's neuromuscular. Your nervous system controls every jump, every cut, every reaction. When it's overloaded with tension, your muscles fire slower, your heart rate spikes, and your energy drains faster than your stamina can recover. Here are the 3 biggest energy leaks every player faces. Number 1, bad breathing. Most players breathe shallow up in the chest. That means less oxygen, more stress, and a faster heartbeat for the same effort. Number 2, constant tension. Tight shoulders, clenched, jaw-stiff arms. When your upper body is locked, your lower body has to work double to stay balanced. Number 3, panic movement. Over-dribbling, unnecessary steps, fake hustle. You're moving but not going anywhere. When you fix these 3, your body becomes like a hybrid engine, smooth, efficient, unbreakable. Watch Luka Doncic or Stephen Curry. They don't look fast, but they outlast everyone. Because rhythm beats rush, efficiency beats effort. Next, we'll fix the first leak you're breathing, the one thing that controls everything else. Most players never think about how they breathe until they're gasping for air. But breathing isn't just survival, it's performance. Your lungs are your engine, but your diaphragm, that muscle right under your ribs, is the throttle. When you breathe shallow through your chest, you're only filling half the tank. You send a signal to your brain that you're under stress. Heart rate spikes, muscles tighten, focus disappears. Now look at players like LeBron or Kawhi in the fourth quarter. They look calm faces, relaxed, shoulders loose because they've learned to control the storm inside. They breathe deep and slow, not fast, and panicked. So here's your first drill box breathing. It's not about running longer, it's about resetting faster. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly for 4. Hold again for 4. 10 rounds. Before training, before free throws, before tip-off. It's a nervous system reset, not a stamina trick. It lowers your heart rate, balances oxygen and CO2, and brings your mind back under control. Now, once the game starts, that's where rhythmic breathing comes in. Train yourself to breathe through your nose when jogging back on defense and exhale through your mouth on every attack burst. 2 steps in, 2 steps out, steady rhythm, controlled breath. That's how you keep your oxygen flowing efficiently without over-breathing or burning out too soon. Because tired minds miss easy plays, and chaotic breathing kills energy faster than fatigue ever will. Control your breath and you control your performance. Next, we'll talk about movement economy, how to use your body like a machine built for endurance, not exhaustion. Think of your body like a car. If your wheels aren't aligned, you waste fuel just to stay straight. If your form is sloppy, every movement costs extra energy. Basketball works the same way. The pros look smooth not because they're faster, but because they waste nothing. Watch Kyrie glide through traffic. He's not sprinting everywhere, he's flowing. Every shift of his hips, every pause before a crossover serves a purpose. That's body economy, the art of doing more with less. When you're tired, it's not just because you've run too much. It's because your posture collapses. Once you start hunching your shoulders or bending at the waist, you lose your balance and force smaller muscles to carry the load. That's when the legs start burning, the lungs feel heavier, and your speed vanishes. So here's how to fix it. First, train rhythm, not chaos. Do shadow cuts move as if you're in a game, sliding, changing direction, attacking imaginary defenders, but stay at 70% intensity. Focus on smooth transitions. Feel how your body wants to breathe. Not fight. Second, breathe with your steps. Inhale through your nose on your first 2 strides. Exhale through your mouth on the next 2. Sync your breath with your rhythm. This keeps oxygen flowing evenly and teaches your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. Third, loosen before you explode. Shake your arms, relax your jaw, roll your shoulders. When your body's loose, your reactions are quicker and your energy lasts longer. Because you're not training to survive the game. You're training to flow through it. When you move like you belong on the court, fatigue doesn't hit the same, it fades into rhythm. Next, we'll build your endurance system, how to train smarter so you never hit the wall again. Let's destroy one myth right now. Running miles won't make you last longer in basketball. This isn't a marathon. It's 100 short sprints, jumps, and recoveries one after another. That means you don't need long-distance stamina. You need repeated sprint endurance. Think of it like this. A player who can recover fast between plays is deadlier than one who can run for hours. Because basketball is stop-and-go defense, transition, attack, reset. The quicker you recover your breath and heart rate after each burst, the longer you can dominate. Here's a system you can use: the 2-minute interval routine. Find an open court or space. Set a timer. 20 seconds of all-out sprint baseline to baseline or cone touches. Then 40 seconds of light jogging or walking. That's 1 round. Do 5 rounds, rest 2 minutes, then repeat. You're not just building your lungs, you're training your recovery reflex. Your body learns how to bring oxygen back fast, flush out lactic acid, and reset for the next play. That's what separates players who fade in the third quarter from those who still explode in overtime. Add this, alternate your training days. Hard days, explosive drills, sprints, jumps. Rhythm days, ball control, flow drills, slow footwork. This balance lets your nervous system recharge while still building stamina. Conditioning isn't punishment, it's freedom. Freedom to keep attacking when everyone else walks. Freedom to make your last move as sharp as your first. Next, we'll go deeper into your mind, because before your legs give out, your brain does. Let's fix that. Fatigue doesn't start in your legs, it starts in your mind. Every missed rotation, every lazy closeout, every bad pass late in the game, that's not your body quitting. That's decision fatigue. Your brain burns energy every time it makes a choice: when to cut, when to pass, when to shoot. If you're constantly guessing, constantly overthinking, you drain the same fuel your muscles need to move. Now look at players like Kobe or Jordan in crunch time. They're not thinking, they're reacting. Every movement is automatic because they've rehearsed it 1,000 times. They've reduced decisions into habits. And that's what gives them energy when everyone else is falling apart. Here's how to train that. First, simplify. Pick a few go-to moves, your signature footwork, your favorite spots. When fatigue hits, your body will default to what it knows best. That's not limitation, that's efficiency. Second, reset your focus mid-game. When your body screams for rest, don't panic. Shake your arms, drop your shoulders, take 1 slow breath in through your nose and 1 long exhale through your mouth. Third, play in chaos during training. Small-sided games, tight spaces, fast breaks. Train your brain to stay calm when everything moves too fast. The more you face that pressure, the slower the real game will feel. Because the truth is, your mind quits before your muscles do. Train your brain to stay present, and your body will follow. Next, we'll talk about the last piece, the one everyone ignores: recovery and fuel. Because the way you live outside the game decides how long you last inside it. You don't get tired during the game. You get tired from how you live before it. Here's the truth: your body doesn't rebuild while you train. It rebuilds while you rest. If you skip sleep, skip water, skip nutrition, you're not training hard. You're just digging a deeper hole. Start with the simplest fix: hydration. When you lose even 2% of body water, your performance can drop by 20%. That's 1/5 of your energy gone. Before the game, drink water with a pinch of salt or electrolyte powder. During breaks, small sips, only never chug. After, refill what you lost. Next, fuel. Forget energy drinks and candy. Your body runs on real carbs, sodium, and magnesium, the three things that control endurance. Eat light before the game, a banana, oats, or honey water. After the game, focus on recovery foods, eggs, meat, fruit, and water. Simple, clean, consistent. And don't ignore your feet. They're your foundation and they control your energy chain. Walk barefoot more. Let your arches and toes move freely. That's how your fascia, the web connecting every muscle, resets and stores energy again. When your feet are strong, every jump cut and sprint costs less energy. Finally, sleep. You can't cheat it. It's your body's natural recharge. 8 hours isn't luxury, it's maintenance. LeBron once said he treats sleep like training. You should too. Because the truth is simple, you don't lose games. Because you're weak, you lose them because you're empty. And that emptiness is built in your habits long before tip-off. Next, we close everything how to connect all of this into one mindset play: smarter, last longer, and never get tired again. So let's bring it all together. You don't beat fatigue by being tougher. You beat it by being smarter. When you breathe right, your heart slows down. When you move efficiently, your muscles last longer. When your mind stays calm, your body follows. And when you recover properly, you walk into every game already one step ahead of everyone still fighting yesterday's exhaustion. Fatigue isn't a wall. It's a mirror showing you your habits, how you train, how you rest, how you breathe. Change those, and you change the way your energy flows through the game. Because basketball doesn't reward the player who burns the brightest early. It rewards the one who still has fire left when everyone else fades. So next time you hit the court, don't just run harder. Move smoother, breathe deeper, think clearer. That's how you last longer. That's how you dominate the game until the final buzzer. And if this helped you, drop a comment sharing the moment you first realized you were running out of energy mid-game and what you'll do differently next time. Because once you understand your body's rhythm, you'll never get tired again.